Hello guys. I know it's been a while since I've done an update. Per usual, I know that's nothing new. I'm not good at regular updates. Sorry. I'm just not. But let's see. It's the 28th of July, so I have been locked for 11 months. I've been meaning to put out a video. Where am I looking? Over here. Okay. I'm using like a selfie stick thing to record on my phone, so I have to kind of remember where I'm looking. So I'm 11 months locked, and I just wanted to post an update before I hit the year mark. I'm definitely going to do a video on the year mark. I guess I have to kind of figure out what to cover on that one. You guys let me know in the comments if there's something specific you want me to share or review for you guys about my first year being locked. So let me know that. That would be so helpful if you guys could do that for me. Let's see if I have any updates. Okay, so let's see, it's been 11 months. I guess I could give you guys an overview of how I've been taking care of my hair. I don't know if I've done that in the last video. Maybe I should have checked on that. I don't know. Sorry. But I'll just go over it. Even if I did go over it in the last video, I don't think I did though. So I only retwist my hair like probably once a month, if that, sometimes like a month and a half or 2 months. But I just did a retwist. I went to the beach today, so I don't know how fresh or nice it looks. But I did a retwist on Friday morning. So, and before that, it had been a month. My retwist last month, I think it had been like 2 months since I had retwisted. So I retwist about every month to 2 months because I don't want to put a bunch of tension on my scalp or overdo things. So that's how frequent I do that. I wash my hair about once a week. For shampoo, I don't know if you guys follow, what's her name? Yanni the Locologist? Yanni the Locologist. Yeah, I think that's her name. And she's up in Jersey, and I follow her on YouTube, and I really like, I like her videos. I like her, what is it? Her theory or her, I guess, thought process, I suppose, on your locks and how you should take care of them and keep things as natural and clean as possible and not using gel and like beeswax and heavy things, avoiding buildup, and just basically keeping things simple. Like, that's what I try to do with my locks. I try to keep things simple. I don't want to retwist too often. And I don't want buildup. Like, that's very important to me, especially because my hair is, like, I guess, it has a looser curl pattern. So I feel like, oh, my video, this thing is not the best. It kind of slid over. But my hair just does not need like a lot of heavy stuff in it. Hey, you're in my video.
Sorry. I didn't know you were.
Okay, I turned it so that it doesn't include the kitchen. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna have to start over because I know you don't want to be in my video.
Okay.
Okay. So where was I? Oh, so my hair is on the looser curl pattern side. If you've been following me for the last year, you know that my hair was a 3V curl pattern. And so I just don't need heavy products in my hair. I tend to get like flakiness and like build up pretty easily, especially because I mean, I do wash my hair once a week, but in a sense, I mean, I don't wash my hair as frequently as I used to. When I was when I had loose curly hair, I would wash my hair like usually about every 3 to 4 days, not every week. So I'm kind of like, it stretches a little bit, and with my hair not being washed that frequently, I could wet my hair and stuff, but I just kind of choose not to. I don't know. I just don't, I guess. I know water is great for locks, and that helps to speed things along and things like that, but I just, unless I'm washing my hair, or like I just want to get my hair wet, I just don't really do that, I guess. So I just don't. Anyway, so I follow Yanni the lochologist, and so I got the idea from her with shampooing your hair with lemon dish detergent. I know it sounds very harsh, but I do oil my scalp and my hair a little bit after I wash my hair. And then, of course, I only wash my hair once a week and stuff. And I have like a pretty good oil production. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's not like a real little bit either. I think it's a good like balance. And so when I do wash my hair, I mean, it's not super sudsy. I don't over wash my hair or try to like go for a lot of suds or anything like that. So, I mean, I haven't found it to be real harsh for me at all. So I've been doing that for me and my daughter's hair, and it's been working well. Besides that, I oil our scalp and our hair a little bit with the oil blend that I make myself. So it's like just castor oil, olive oil, jojoba oil, and we have like 1 or 2 store-bought hair oil blends that I kind of like just squirt in there as well. And I just shake it up, and I put that in our hair and a little bit on our scalp. For me, because I am 11 months locked now, and my hair is not necessarily on the dry side, but it's maturing pretty well. So I decided to do like a hot oil treatment on my last wash on Friday. So I shampooed my hair. I did the oil treatment, and then I shampooed my hair again because I didn't want too much oil sitting in my hair and scalp. Excuse me. Just because my scalp just produces enough oil as it is, and I didn't want to have an itchy scalp like the whole week and stuff like that. So I wanted to make sure I didn't have a bunch of excess oil in my hair and scalp. So, and also, because my hair is a looser curl pattern, I didn't want extra oils interfering with my locking process as well. I wanted to continue to progress and mature at a good rate without interference of excess oils. I guess that's just my thought process. I don't know what anyone else thinks about it. Don't care, to be honest. Because, I mean, it's just like trial by error, like whatever works for you, and if it doesn't, it doesn't, and just, I figure things out as I go. I feel like that's the best way to do it, and it's a journey, and everyone has individual thoughts and observations on what works for their hair and what doesn't, So I did that, and then when I got out, I put a little bit of oil in my scalp to make sure that I hadn't washed out too much of it. and also on the length of my locks a little bit because my hair was still wet and I just kind of wanted to put a little bit of moisture in there. You know, oils are natural and they are good for your hair and whatnot. So I did that. And for my retwists, I usually use all natural aloe vera gel mixed with the fruit of the earth aloe vera gel and like a little squirt of our oil mix. And I just stir that up. And it's not like real sticky or anything like that. It's like actually very almost watery, but not too watery. It's got like a little bit of thickness or slip maybe, I guess, if you want to call it that. But that's what I usually use to retwist me and my daughter's hair. On Friday, I decided to try the ORS smooth and hold pudding. I used to use that on my daughter's hair when I would like do cornrows or something like that. And I was cleaning out the bathroom because I've been doing a lot of purging and cleansing of my home. And I found it and I was like, the ingredients don't look too bad. Maybe I can use this for retwists. I looked on YouTube and I actually didn't find too much feedback on anyone using it, which kind of surprised me. I don't know if maybe my search just wasn't bringing anything up or if people's keywords are just off on their videos or what, but I just didn't really find too much of videos where people tried that on their locks. I know a lot of people use the ORS Twist and Lock Gel. I didn't want to try the gel. Said I don't want to buy a new product, and I don't think I want to put any sort of gel in my locks. But this is the pudding, and it's supposed to like have a little bit of a moisturizing effect, but like medium hold. And I guess I just wanted to kind of try something new. I wanted to see how it would go. So I used that for my retwist, and I think it came out pretty good. I will say, like, it doesn't have as much hold as my aloe vera gel mix that I usually use, which kind of surprised me a little bit. I mean, the hold isn't that important to me, but I do expect, I guess, for the frizziness to kind of be a little bit less at this point. I mean, I just did that Friday morning. It's Saturday evening. Well, technically it's Sunday morning because it's after midnight. But, and I did go to the beach, so there's just different things there. But it overall, I think, went well. It worked good. I don't anticipate that I will have any sort of buildup, so I haven't really made a decision, I guess, on if I would continue using it. I don't think buildup is going to be a problem. And the ingredients seem to be pretty good. If any of you guys have ever used the ORS smooth and hold pudding for your locks, go ahead and let me know. I guess what sparked it is not only me cleaning the bathroom, but I saw a post on Instagram on the Lock Livin' board that someone had been using the Jane Carter solution. I think it's called some sort of rolling mousse. Like, I think people usually use it for like roller sets and things like that. But I guess they've been using that on their locks for their retwist. And so I looked at the ingredients, and the ingredients actually are really good. Like, they don't seem super moisturizing or drying. There's like all natural ingredients and stuff. So that was very appealing to me. Because I guess, you know, it's been almost a year. I'm just, I guess, feeling a little experimental. I want to try maybe a couple different things in my hair that may be better, you know, or just something to switch things up a little. So I was contemplating trying that, but I guess I just didn't want to go and buy it. 'Cause I think I have to go to like Target or Walmart to do that. And I just don't go to Target or Walmart very often at all. At all. Like, I don't like the lines and the crowds and stuff for real. Here we go. My thing is turning again. So, and I don't know how much it costs, but I didn't really want to spend the money either, to be honest. So, I ended up trying the ORS, and that worked pretty good. It does have mineral oil in it. I don't know how I feel about the mineral oil being in there. I know a lot of people say, oh, mineral oil is not good for your hair, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if I really buy into all that. I just don't think I do. The only issues I have is that it's not all natural, even though I think that the ingredients in there is actually pretty good. And then as long as there's no buildup, I really just don't see the major deal. I don't. So I may or may not continue using it. You know, I only did it once, so I'll probably do my retwist with it 1 or 2 more times, see how it goes, and go from there. But that's pretty much my routine. So retwist once every 1 to 2 months. I shampoo with lemon dish detergent, no conditioner, occasional hot oil treatments, really only just this last time. So, you know, because I was about to be 11 months, we're almost a year in, my hair is locked pretty well, you know, so I don't see what the harm is in doing it. And then for styling, my aloe vera gel mix, and or the ORS Smooth and Hold pudding. So that's what I've been doing. Let me see if I get you guys a pretty good view of my hair. It's like progressing really, really well. If you have hair like mine, because I know I've actually picked up quite a few subscribers that said that they have hair like mine, and they had a hard time finding videos, you know, of people with the same hair texture and seeing how their locks progress and stuff. If you guys encounter people who doubt you a lot and say like, oh, I don't think that you would be able to lock your hair and it's going to be hard and your hair is so soft, blah, blah, blah. Let me make sure I'm looking at the right part of the camera. Do not feed into that. Don't let them tell you what your hair can do and what you need to do and all this crazy stuff. You don't need to do anything crazy except for keeping your scalp clean and not combing it, really. I mean, don't put a bunch of products in it. No beeswax, no gel. You know, like figure out how you want to start your locks and like go from there. But make sure that when you guys go for that, if you're going to have someone do your locks versus you like doing 2-strand twists or something like that, that they are not putting a bunch of beeswax in your hair and they're not putting like heavy products in there, period. Like you just, it's not necessary at all. And all it's going to do is build up your hair. It's going to attract lint, which is just gross. Like you don't want to do that. And yeah, I mean, that's all you need to do. People may tell you don't wash your hair the first month or 2 because your hair can't lock if you do. That's bullshit. Like, excuse my French, but that's bullshit. Because people told me that too. I'm like, that's disgusting. Like, I can't do that. Like, you don't understand. My hair is different. I mean, when your hair is 4C texture, like how my daughter's is, I mean, you can get away with not washing your hair for 3 to 4 weeks. It's not like a major deal. I usually wash her hair every 2 to 3 weeks probably, because the oil glands just don't produce as much sebum on the scalp. So with that being said, your scalp tends to stay a little cleaner. Like, as long as you're oiling your scalp and not putting a bunch of products in there, you would be fine to do that. But for people that have 3B curls, usually their oil glands produce more sebum than that. So it's normal for people with the same texture hair as me, 3B, for them to usually wash their hair like every 3 to 4 days if they're loose curls. So to go from that to not washing my hair for an entire month or two, that is like, I hate to use the word impossible, but that is just does not seem doable to me. And they may say like, oh, just use dry shampoo or sea breeze on your scalp. I personally don't recommend that. I did not do that. I shampooed my hair as needed. Like, if my scalp and my head felt itchy and like it needed to be washed, I washed it. You know, you do have to be careful when you are just starting out. But for the most part, keeping your hair clean and your scalp clean and healthy is going to be the best thing for you. You don't want to be having to scratch your scalp, because you're damaging your scalp when you do that. You don't want to have to do that. And also, clean hair locks faster than dirty hair. So just be cautious of the advice that you get. Do what feels right for you. Make sure you're doing your own research and ask around. You know, ask people who have locks, especially if they have the same texture hair as you. So back to my original point. If you get people who are trying to tell you with 3B curls that it's going to be hard for you to lock up and everything else, or they're just hating in general, just don't let it get to you. You know, keep going for what you want to do. If you want to lock your hair, keep locking your hair. All you need to do is make sure that your scalp is clean, and that's really it. I mean, I know one lady at the grocery store was like, your hair is so fine. How did you even like get it to lock? Like, you know, like she was, I don't really remember what she was saying, but it was just an older lady, and she was just like it was impossible. The way that she asked it was like she could not believe that I was able to lock my hair. And I was like, all I did was just shampoo my hair and not comb it, you know? That's it. And she's like, oh, okay, you know? And then another lady was telling me that it's going to be so hard for me to lock my hair. This is like the beginning of the month. I'm like, I've been locking my hair for 10 months and it hasn't been hard at all. And at this point, I mean, I couldn't undo this for real if I wanted to. I am not going to comb my hair out. Like, no. My hair is not equipped for that at all. If I were to try to do that, all it would do is break and damage my hair. I'm going to have to cut it real short anyway if I did that. Not to mention all the tension on my scalp. And honestly, all of that pulling and trying to detangle it. So even if I soaked it in conditioner, I mean, doing all of that, I'm going to be pulling out my own hair and killing hair follicles doing that. You know, it's just not worth it. So, yeah, the point was just if you get negative feedback or doubts thrown your way about you locking your hair, just let it roll off you and keep going about your day and what you want to do with your hair. Because at the end of the day, your locks are yours. And if you're happy with them, that's all that matters. And something is only as hard as you believe it to be. really. I mean, if you think it's going to be very, very challenging, more than likely you're going to find it to be extremely challenging. A lot of mind over matter, you know what I mean? So, anyway, this video is now 25 minutes. It's supposed to be like a short update, but I hope I didn't ramble too much for you guys. I do tend to rant and ramble and whatnot, jump around from subject to subject. That's kind of my personality, I guess. But thank you for subscribing to my channel and following me on my journey. I know that I don't do super frequent updates for the sake of not being super repetitive. I hope that my videos that I do aren't very repetitive, but that's why I kind of space them out, because I mean, I'm just locking my hair, and sometimes I just don't really have too much that's new to report. So if there's anything you guys want me to do on the channel, like maybe I'll look up like one of those 25 things about me. Was it like a tag or whatever, where you like, I don't really know why it's called a tag. Maybe what I'm thinking of is not a tag, but it's when I guess share 25 facts about me, so you guys can get to know me a little better. If you're interested in that, let me know. I kind of got to figure out what I'm going to do for my 1 year loc-iversary. As of August 26th, that'll be my 1 year mark that I've been locking my hair. And so I kind of got to figure out what kind of review I want to do on that. Like maybe like a 1 year slideshow of my hair's progress. I think that would be cool. And besides that, I don't really know what else to report. I mean, you know, besides showing off where my hair is at that point, and doing like a 1 year review of the pictures, I don't really know what else to do. So please, please give me some suggestions and let me know what you want to see. If you're not a subscriber already, please subscribe. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks again for taking the time to review what's going on with me. I appreciate it. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.